Look at that, decent shocks back there. I should show that to my son. They're Gabriel shocks, and that's his name. Alright. None of this stuff is going to be back under here, because we're getting rid of the leaf sprung suspension. Obviously the little 6-cylinder exhaust system here, it looks like maybe 1.5 inches. It's not going to cope with the new engine plans. That floor pan looks good from under here. That's the passenger side. So we'll see how that turns out when I take the creeper over there in a few minutes. Right now I'm just using the camera to see areas that I can't see because I don't have this thing jacked up super high. Oh, that light is hot. That is just incredibly... I can't do anything but laugh. That is hysterically funny. Who repairs a car with duct tape? Well, I answered that question. I bought it from a high school kid. That's what happens. All right, we're under the passenger side of the car right now. I mean, the floor pans look really good from underneath. Now, granted, you know, these are the seat holes here. This is back towards the back seat. I mean, you got some undercoating flaking off and stuff, but everything seems solid. Did I really just hit that screw? Oh well. That's why you don't do this barehanded, guys. Now, I'm not sure what's going on up here. This is where some of those holes are coming through. But it also looks like somebody put a jack on here at one point and dented the heck out of this, the front subframe rail, which again I'm not worried about. Those of you guys online that know my plans for the car already know that first thing I'm doing when I start tearing this apart and get it all in pieces is replacing this front subframe with something else anyhow. Which is also why I'm not worried about these floor pans. If they do, you know, just these little rust pinholes and stuff, I'm going to be taking this frame rail off, and it's a perfect time to patch these. And again, like I said, there's a couple little spots, but I mean, it sounds thin right up through here compared to back here. So, you know, under the seat, it sounds like solid metal. That front floor pan up here where this rust is, sounds pretty thin. And you got these holes coming through. But other than that, we're good on this side. And like I said, I knew about the frame rail when I bought it. I did kind of crawl underneath this side here and just tap on it just to make sure these floor pans weren't completely dead. And I saw that when I bought the car, that somebody put a jack on that. Alright, before I moved over to the other side, I don't think I caught this in my exterior view. This door may be shot, but that's a pretty big, it's about 3 inches right there from here to here. A good 5 inches there. But the issue, not only is the rust hole, look at this lip. Look how much Bondo and stuff that they had in here. So this door may be just trashed all the way back with other repairs and everything else. So when I get the grinder out, I'll figure it out. But you know, that's a good 3/8 thick there too. I mean, there's about 3/8 thick of Bondo in some areas of this car. It's just crazy. But I think they just bondoed this up. Yeah, I mean, stuff's flaking off, just me tapping on it. And so back to under the car, I just realized that this pinch rail, or pinch weld here, has been beat on quite a bit with a jack. I'm assuming people were lifting right here with a jack. Oh, good, leaves sticking out of the fender holes. So I started taking the fenders apart. That's what this is all about, guys. Because I was going to start pulling things apart, and I decided to do an inspection video first. All right, driver's side. This is. But anyway, underneath, torque box, really good shape. The front frame rail is actually pretty good on the side. It even has the factory paint underneath that piece of coating I just chipped off. You got some dents and dings and stuff where people probably jacked it up. But there's on this pinch rail out here. Wow, I wasn't even filming that. I should be looking at you guys and not the car. Meh, then again. So it looks like this side's not as beat up as the other side. You gotta love some of these random patch pieces that you find, huh? But yeah, it looks decent from this side, so it definitely rusted from the inside out. And on this side, the reason I know what happened is after I bought the car and was looking it over, I was playing with the windshield washers. And every time, and I was doing it in kind of flip-flops or something, and I was actually feeling water trickle on my feet when I was squirting the windshield washer. And I was like, what's that all about? And then found out that, actually, let me get up and show you. Alright, so this wonderful craptastic paint job that they had on here, they actually painted up the sprayers. These are only open now after I found the leak inside and was trying to research where it was coming from. And this hose for the water pump, or actually it's not even a pump, you guys didn't know this, you kind of push your foot to pump it. That comes in through the firewall. That hose was dislocated at the top of the pump because it would build up so much pressure because there was nowhere for the liquid to go out here, and it just popped the hose off inside. And any time that previous owner or myself would hit the washer fluid, it was just pouring water down in that front driver's side floor pan. So that's why the driver's side's rusted as much as it is.